Hello and welcome to Sparkle Vision. This is Court.
And this is Lee.
Today we got the showcase. So we thought we would break it down and talk about the free content that's coming to the base game in this video. That was part of the showcase today. So it started for December 10th, right? We're getting Cinderella. And it looks like they kind of teased a little bit saying that we're going to have fairy godmother's going to help us unlock her.
Yeah,
And
and then we thought maybe it was gonna be a glass slipper, where like how you found the doorknob with Mirabelle. We thought you were gonna find a glass slipper on the steps or something like that, but it sounds like, I mean, it still could be that, but what they kind of hyped was there's like some pumpkin shenanigans that you have
yes,
to do.
yes. And then as part of that update too, we're getting dream teams, which looks very interesting. It looks like we can finally now help our friends. So you can get up to 7 people in a group. It didn't say how many groups, did it?
It I thought it made it sound you could only be part of one group,
That's kind of what I thought too. And
and
only
then I
seven,
don't. Oh no, go ahead.
no, so and only 7 people in each group to start, and you can only do 2 gifts per day. It looks like, or like 2 requests for items per day.
Per person in the group, though, right?
Yes, per person in the group. So I still
I
think,
wonder if you can give as many of those two items.
yeah, it didn't look like there was a cap from like the little video that they showed. It didn't really look like there was a cap on that. It did show like giving 50 pieces of clay because, of course, we're all still traumatized from Miss Minnie Mouse's clock tower.
And now it's so easy. Now I get clay like nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So
So funny.
I'm excited though because I have a couple friends that play that don't always have time to like grind like you and I do. So it'll be nice to be able to be like, oh, here, let me help you.
Yeah. One of my clients, she's interested too, joining us. So we can have a little group
Yeah,
immediately.
it would be
Yeah,
awesome.
because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I know I have two people that I know for sure that
Yeah.
might. Um, but yeah, that was great. And then we got to see but well, we're gonna find out more about how that works when it comes out, because that's coming out with Cinderella. So that's not coming out till the obviously the December 10th update, because we're in midst of the Cogsworth and Lumiere update right now.
Yes.
But they didn't fully explain how that's 100% going to work.
Yeah.
Um, so we'll find out more about that later for sure. And then we got to look at the new little companion dragon,
Yes. The
which looks like he's been toned down, because I thought we saw a picture of what he was going to look like, of kind of what we cobbled together.
Yes. Yeah. I think they showed it online and it was like he like dropped a trail of cherry blossoms, right?
Yeah, like he looked much cuter in the little clip they showed of him than the photos. He
Yes.
didn't he didn't seem as, I don't know. He seemed really flowery before, but now he looks really cute.
He looks very cute. I'm excited for that. And they said that we're supposed to keep an eye on the socials for when that will be released, but he's supposed to be coming to our valleys soon. They indicated.
Mhm. And then when they went through the year in review, it has been a really big year.
It
Like
has.
like really big year. They put all the floating islands, all the leveling up companions, the fences, the paths that we can angle, that they changed the grid system, search bar, cooking, all the stalls in the DLC, and I think I'm missing some stuff. Like they added a
Huge
ton
year.
of improvements this year.
They did lots of quality of life improvements, lots of things like the leveling up of companions that we didn't even think of, like so many things that they added that we weren't even asking for that have
Oh,
made.
Dream Castle skins.
Dream Castle skins. That's right. We're getting a lot, which we've gotten so much this year. And I think this was the most amount of new characters we got in a year too.
Yeah, I mean, yes, we have a lot of stuff now. Like even when I'm decorating and everything now,
Yeah,
it's like I go through a lot of stuff. And before, I just always it was a tried and true, and you grabbed out. You always had your rotation of items, and now it's like, okay, I have to actually think and look because we have so much stuff now, which is awesome.
it is. So share in the comments what your favorite item was from this year. I don't know if I can narrow it down to just one. I really do love the floating islands. I feel like that has really improved my quality of life because I can go and I can do my dream snaps on any of the biomes. I'm excited for when they finally will add the 3 biomes for Storybook Vale. I'm excited for those 3 floating islands, but that I think the floating islands or potentially the companions, because being able to get those extra pumpkins is very helpful.
Yeah, I like how they changed the grid system
Yes.
because I decorate a lot. Well, you and I decorate a lot, so I think
Yes.
for me, honestly, the number one thing besides the floating islands is the grid system change.
That has been so helpful, like
Yeah.
massively. I agree. And then,
Yes.
yeah,
Please comment. Say what
yes,
was
exactly.
what was your favorite?
Share your favorite. And then, very exciting, we got the roadmap for the first part or like the first half of 2026. So it says, what does it say here? Early 2026. So we're guessing that'll be like February because it seems that every 2 months we have an update. And because we're getting the Cinderella one in December, that would mean February. So Lady and the Tramp. Um, and you had said, and I agreed, that we hope it's like a romantic or Valentine themed Star Path because
Mhm.
last year it wasn't. It was almost because it was the Monsters Inc. one, right? Um, and we got a few, like we got the tangled lanterns and we've got that really beautiful flower arch and the swans and the we got some like romantic items, the motifs of the couples. So they
Right.
tried to mix some kind of Valentine's type thing in, but I do hope it's lots of like hearts and stuff because I feel like that's going to be just with all the like so many
Was
Disney
it
movies are about
was that
romance.
what it was last year? It was Lovely Monsters last year? Yeah.
Was it? Or was it or was that 2 years ago? I kind of always forget. Let me look.
Was that 2 years ago?
I hope I hope not, because that seems like a very long time ago.
Well, I think we've had those swan boats and everything for a while. Wasn't that with the swan boats and
Yeah. Let me see. Um 2025. We can look this up. But I'm as I look this up, we can talk about how the Lady and the Tramp. Um, I'm excited because I wonder what we're gonna get for a house for them.
oh yeah, because we already have Lady in the Tramp house.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I don't know. Good question. Maybe it'll be a big fancy doghouse or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll go totally original for that. But I really hope we besides Lovely Monsters, we really haven't had like a Valentine's.
no,
It's almost like they don't. And no, don't get me wrong. I don't want in your face Valentine's stuff, but
no.
some heart things and
So Lovely
or
Monster,
romantic looking things like romantic. I don't know. We have
yes.
a lot of candles, but I don't know. Just romantic themed items.
Well, we have so many couples in the valley too, and so many couples like from Disney movies that we can. Okay, so it was from 2024.
Yeah.
I can't believe
What was
that's
last
how.
year?
Let's see. Um, I need to like pull it up in my game because I don't know. We'll have to come back to it.
Yeah.
Somebody shout it out in the comments.
Yeah, because we are drawing a blank for last year's February.
Yeah.
And
Um,
then we're getting a surprise, which I didn't think we were gonna get her for a while, but we're getting Pocahontas, which I'm very excited for.
I am so excited. This was one of my favorite Disney movies growing up. So,
Yeah, I liked Pocahontas, but my stepdaughter's a teacher in BC, and they're not allowed to show Pocahontas in the classroom, and there's a whole bunch of stuff around it, which I don't know. It's a Disney movie, and she was a real person, and all these, Mulan was a real person too, and I think they changed that story.
yeah,
Um, Disney's not going to have the full.
no. Hunchback is not a true story, obviously, but Hunchback of Notre Dame is
Oh,
the same
yeah,
thing. All of the stories that are based on other stories, they've
they're
never,
prettied up.
yeah, they're very, very prettied up, that's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm really glad we're getting her because the community really wanted her.
Yes,
So I'm glad that we're getting her. And then I hope this is, and we think this is going to be around April or so,
yes,
right? Because Lady and Tramp one's going to be like in February. So this one, it's usually about every 3 months or so.
yeah.
And then I hope it's a super nature forward star path, which with, um, things from Pocahontas's time
Yes.
and with the John Smith stuff and the settlers and
Some like kind of,
yeah,
yeah, the houses and everything, because we get like a brief scene at the beginning of them leaving London,
yeah.
which would be very cool if we could get some kind of historic buildings or whatever. That would be awesome. And then we are getting Hercules, Hercules and Meg, Hercules and Phil. We don't
Yeah,
know.
because it's a Phil statue with
Yep.
Hercules' sandals.
Yep.
But boy, do people want Meg. So, and doesn't it usually go two characters, one character, two characters?
That's
Isn't that the
how
pattern?
that is how it was going. But what was our last update? Um, retro road trip star path. Who
Oh,
did
we
we
got
get?
you there.
Yeah. So sometimes it's not.
Yeah, you're right, because we got Joy and Sadness, and that was two. And then we
Yeah,
just got Lumiere and Cogsworth, so that's two. Okay, so maybe it is just Hercules.
could be.
Which is disappointing because we got Aladdin and Jasmine together and but they've separated a lot. They separated, of course, Rapunzel and turn my phone on. Rapunzel and Flynn and Eric and um Ariel. So they have
Yep.
separated them
Yes.
for sure. Um, so yeah, we don't know. Right now, it looks like if the statue of Phil, it could be Phil and Hercules.
It's true. That's because Phil is a very beloved character as well from that
Oh, I love Phil.
movie.
Yeah.
He's so funny. Oh my goodness. So I did finally find in the content roadmap for 2025, it was the Oasis retreat,
Oh, okay.
which was not
Nothing to do
ro-
with.
not romantic or anything to do with
I
Vale.
guess a spa could be romantic, but
Yeah, that's true.
I've only gone to spas with my girlfriends, so
Yeah, I feel like it's a girl thing for sure. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see whether who we're getting because yeah, it's just Herc's sandals and Phil's statue. I mean, I would die for an update that we got three characters, but I know that that's asking for too much.
yeah. And with this, we for the Star Path, come on, people, we need Greek and Roman.
We do. We need a star path that is all columns and that style of buildings and
Yeah.
more fountains and oh my gosh. What would be very cool is if in a star path we got pathways because they don't seem to be giving us new paths to decorate with.
Yeah,
In
and we'll discuss in our next video all the new Wish Blossom Ranch stuff. And I
yeah,
can't spy very many paths in there, just one.
no, just one. Yeah. So that would be kind of cool if they added that because I love that they added house skins to the star paths.
Yeah.
They had a lot of really great additions to the Star Pass this year too, which I was very happy with. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the free content.
Yes.
And next we'll have up a video on Wish Blossom Ranch and the exciting new feature of mounts.
Yes. Exciting.
Thanks for joining us today at Sparkle Vision.
Hit like and subscribe to see more videos soon. See you next time.
Bye bye.